Right. Welcome back, guys. So you guys took care of that evil Rephaim colony. Actually, two column of troops. Oh, we have someone here in the middle. Um, and you get back to the pickup point, agreed upon pickup point, and you are airlifted back to the preceptory. But actually, you guys come back to another preceptory. The army has have moved forward to a new advanced position. So you don't have they've moved your stuff to a new tent, but it's not packed out. It's just in the tent now, and they are closing in on New Budapest, and the troops are advancing. And you have a couple of days free. They told you, good job. They are really happy with the result. The preceptor comes and gives you a talk. Let me find him. So this guy, he's Sir Matheson. He's the preceptor of the. No, sorry, he's the knight commander of your team. Not team, but the group that is above your lance. He controls a couple of lances, and he was a little bit angry with your group for what you did at the tower, the vampire's tower. But he seems quite happy now because you took care of those Rephaim in such a good fashion. And out of character, I must say, there's one thing that's horribly apparent, and that's that I really need to get better at tactics to meet up with your level of play, guys. I think I will
just make shit go boom.
Yeah, I think I will just start cheating, so that would be more simpler than to get better at tactics. Yeah, and he says you have a couple of days free before the next plans come in. However, out of character, I will tell you what it is, so some of you can start I assume you did not change your inventory, guys. Did you do that? Restock with other
I
stuff?
just restock on demolition charges. That's all I really used, and
Okay.
shotgun.
Yeah, so now we are not going to have any sergeants that can carry stuff for us. So you should check out your inventory and change it to what you want to have. Not that you don't, but like if you've used some rockets or if you want to use another gun, you can do that. So I'm gonna tell you what the mission is, so then you can yes.
I really like to change some gear. I would like to change mine to personnel mines out for filament mines, because we all saw how well that went.
Yes, yes. That's exactly what I want you guys to do, to change your stuff. But I need to tell you
I already changed some things.
Awesome, great. Okay, so I'm just gonna tell you the mission, but what this actually happens in about a week or something. So we still have the time. So I'm gonna read the mission parameters. Okay, so he comes back in a couple of days, or yeah, maybe a week, and he says, Sir Matheson says, we're about to begin Operation Two-Step, a strategical strike against Rephaim forces just over the border. Most of the preceptory is involved, and your unit has been chosen to attack what we believe is a headquarters building located in a patch of dense forest. Aerial bombing is out of the question, as we want any data from the headquarters intact. Prisoners would also be nice. Unfortunately, there is no landing zone in the forest, and we don't want to alert the enemy by blasting one. You'll be dropped off outside the forest and go in on foot. Yes, so do you want to ask him some things?
What opposition is expected?
Yes, we expect there will be at least one vampire, possibly with some Ordo Tenebra guards. The main assault should put most other units from the forest. No, the main assault should pull most other units from the forest, so we expect only light resistance.
Who can we talk to about gear?
Yeah, you'll be issued your usual gear, a corpse catcher, just in case, and 6 demolition charges for blowing up the building after you've searched it. And about gear also, there was some discussion about the mobile command unit and there was one other item. What was that called? A radio. And I said that the mobile command unit had a larger range, but that is wrong. The backpack radio has the larger range. And the backpack radio and these items, they will be carried by the sergeants, so you don't need to worry about carrying them.
Okay.
So, but the mobile command unit is used for keeping in touch with the. It has like a camera for each night, and you can follow them on that. So it's used for other stuff apparently. I was wrong about that. Yeah, and also support. Vehicular support is unavailable, but you'll have 2 lancets of sergeants at your disposal. Artillery and air support is available, but not to use against the headquarters. Call it when you need it, and we'll respond with what's available. Right. So this happens actually in the future. Okay, so we are still in your free time. But now that you know what the mission is, you can start to repack your items if you like, or something like that. But, however, we are going to have some downtime activity. So, let me see here. I'm gonna need a moment to get this thing going. So during this time that we have, someone has a visitor. Let's see here. So, Padre, your old, you get a message that, let me find her here, one moment. Yes, Reverend. What was her name? Anya Fidelity. It's your
That's a woman.
yes. It's father's reverend. She has come back to see you. You get a message that she's waiting in the monastery. There's a monastery they have freed from the Rephaim, and you get a message, Padre.
Okay. Cool. Okay, well, I go to the monastery then.
Yes. Hello, my son. It's been a long time, and she gives you her hand, and shows you into the monastery area. Oh, this is a very old building they have freed here. Interesting that it has survived all this war. And how are you, my son? I understand you have had some really, really hard times. I heard about the incident with the Inquisition, and she squeezes your arm. How did that go?
Oh, Reverend Fidelity. It has been very tough, yes. These past months and days have been truly hard on not only the soul, but also the body. I have been longing to see you and the church again. It is good to have a time of respite.
Yes, my son. You should think about these occurrences and see what they mean. Why have you been chosen to face these hardships? Um, why do you think that is?
My future is very dim. I do not know where to go in my endeavors. I joined the church to help my brothers on the field, to prevent death from occurring. But it seems death is ever looming in the corner of my mind. I do not know when my brothers will fall, or if it will be on my watch. All I can do is watch out for them. And yeah, I'm very lost. What
Yes,
can I do, Anya?
yes, my son. You should remember your control of your anger. Don't let it take the upper hand as it did before in your life. I also remember you had some hard experience with the corpse of your late wife. I was meaning to come also meet you there. I understand you had some horrible rage at that site.
Yeah, and as you talk, Padre's eyes starts watering, and you see small tears drop down on his cross necklace.
Yes, yes. Our path is set upon with many difficulties. But remember that also your lance is counting on you for spiritual guidance and moral strength. Do not be averted from your path because of these things. And remember not to give in to rage. Maybe I think you should try to ask your lance if they need guidance and help them, and in that way also find guidance for yourself.
Thank you, Anya.
And she leaves the gives you a hug. She was your mentor, and he says goodbye and gets on a military transport and goes away. She just came out here to meet you.
Ah,
Yeah. What
cool.
happened to the music? It stopped. Are you guys hearing any music?
Andrew decided to play with it.
What?
I just turned it off for myself. I didn't know I turned it off for the rest of it.
It turns off for everybody, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
You have
okay.
to individually mute it.
Oh yeah, that was what you had to. Okay, you have to. What you have to do is right click the Groovy and configure the sound level.
So go ahead and start it up again.
Nice.
And while we are doing this, everyone else can reset their inventory or other small corrections.
Sir Matheson, did we have a funeral for the 2 sergeants who fell in the last conflict yet?
Oh, let's get back there. Yeah. Well, we are going to have one. Do you want to attend there, Servant Andy?
Padre, do you have any verses for the 2 to honor the memory of the fallen? Maybe John 11:25.
Yes.
Wait, hang on, guys. Gonna move you. So there's also another part of the monastery that they found, that they have a small ceremony for the fallen. So someone can say a few words in their memory.
What was the name of the soldiers?
We don't know. We have not yet decided that. Do you want me to make some names up?
Yes,
No. I mean, you could if you want.
Yes. So let's call one of them Johnson,
Pedro?
and one of them Pedro. Cool. Let me write that down.
Nice.
So are we like burying them now, or?
I think we're just having a ceremony, and then we're sending the
okay.
bodies to their families.
Okay. We lost 2 of our greatest brothers this day. What was this? Johnson? No. What was
Johnson,
his
yeah,
name?
Johnson and Pedro, 2 of them. Yeah.
Johnson and Pedro. When Jesus said unto her, I am the resurrection and the life. He that believed in me thought we were dead, yet shall he live. Amen.
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 So, then I thought if some of you want to have then Padre will go around and ask you how you're doing and try to attend your spiritual side. So if you want to have a scene, anyone can have that.
I have a question for Sir Matheson, and maybe Padre can advise. What about the wine that affected the vampire Jacob? We have the journal here, but it doesn't really mention what the wine did. Is there a cure for the vampires yet? Can they be saved?
When you say this, Matheson has no idea what you're talking about. He what are you talking about? What wine? We only have wine during Mass. What are you talking about?
Some wine was found at the bunker that the vampire was using. I know you weren't happy with our decision to go after him, but we did recover some wine and a book that that mentioned its use. And I'm wondering if a cure can be found. See,
What?
Kunmin Su was there, and Padre. Have we done any testing with the wine yet, or have we turned it over to
What
the
wine?
lab?
He's really confused, and he just what are you talking about? And he walks away. He doesn't really answer you much on that point.
No, Lance Venandi. I have yet to turn it over to the priests and sisters of the church. I will get right on that, of course.
But you did scan it in, right? Do you remember that part? You scanned the whole journal in. And for everyone who was not there, the journal is here. Where do we have it? Where is it? NPCs, handouts. So this is the journal from some episodes ago.
Yeah, Kun wasn't there for that.
No,
He
you
had
were
a journey.
you got the brunt of the bad stuff, but you weren't there for the actual
Yeah, and he was
operations.
saying he was there, so I was like, no, he wasn't there.
Oops, my mistake.
But yeah, but that was a little strange that Matheson didn't know anything. So he just ignores you and thinks you're talking about something. Yeah, he just walks away. And there will be something with that out of character, Venandi, but I have not prepared it yet. So there will happen something with that. But
Cool.
no one else wants to do a like a scene. We have this scenes in Savage Worlds. You can have a scene where you talk about something and then you get a Benny for that. So no one wants to do that.
I am not suffering from any affliction.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So we will just move on. We will just move on. However, Padre, you will get something called a conviction point. That is not the same as a Benny, but you can use it slightly different, and we'll talk about it later. Okay, so let me then stop the music.
Jax,
Yes.
can you always have these scenes also like in battle, or is it always like in the down?
If you remember, we did have a scene in the middle of the battle where you saw your wife. So we had a flashback.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
so that is possible. Okay. So is there any questions about the mission or anything else you guys have for
Yes,
me?
is it possible to get the a written copy of the battle, the op order?
Yes. It will take me a couple of minutes. Give me a moment. And also your sound is slightly low. Maybe I can just fix it in my end. Yeah, I'll just do that. Can you see something, Andrew?
Test.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so yeah, I'll just be a moment to get that data for you guys. So this is the briefing and all the data for the mission.
Thanks, Jax.
Okay, so then, but actually you guys got the mission just like an hour before you had to go away. We just did it before so that you could fix your inventory and stuff like that. Right, so they put you on some air transport and you are brought into you see that the preceptory is much more closer to the front line now and the city, and you fly off to a part of a forest that is quite dense, and also the trees look slightly twisted. Let me see here, and like slightly corrupt. And you are put down outside this area, and you are given a map on your pad, Lazarus, as you are the senior knight, and you have a compass in your helmet HUD. So that's all you're given, and you're supposed to find this headquarters and take care of it. So what is your general direction? What are you thinking? What do you guys want to do? You're put outside of this forested area.
We're going to need handcuffs if we want prisoners.
Yes, you
Do we
have.
want prisoners?
Yes, they would much like they would like to have some prisoners. It was not the primary goal. The primary goal was to take out the headquarters and get the documents. But prisoners would be also much appreciated. But you have some equipment, corpse catcher. You have corpse catchers, so you can have a corpse catcher. It's in the special weapons. See, no, it's in melee weapons. So we are gonna assume that some of the sergeants have some corpse catchers with them.
Is it a restraining device or is it like a carrying device?
Yes, so it's specifically made to catch undead, but it's from a old I think it's an old Taiwanese weapon or something like that, or Vietnamese. It's like a stick, like a long stick, like a spear, but then instead of a point, it looks like a fork with just two teeth, and they curl back in on themselves. So like you can put someone in there and then they catch you. It's like,
Oh god, now I have to make a ton of puns then. Get forked.
yeah, yeah. But the
What
teeth,
forking monster?
yeah, the teeth they point back in, so they don't point outwards towards the enemy. They point inwards towards this like mouth that, yeah. So horrible thing, but they are used here to, and these are like specifically made for catching undead. So they're slightly different. I don't know how, but apparently they are slightly different. So any ideas or plans or something for this mission? How you're gonna proceed?
Do we have
Can you
any
throw-
aerial photos of the
if you map is
AO?
No. The thing is that you have like we know where it is, and there's a forest between you and that area, and there is no landmarks. So it's just forest. So there's no point in having a map. It's
So it's just a tiny camp out in the middle of nowhere, or is it like a building?
seems like that. Yeah, you don't know exactly. It seems like maybe a couple of buildings or something, and there's forested all around, and there's no like specific hills or rivers or anything that.
Do you have any idea of the building's general size? How many rooms there may be?
No, there's not that good image from the aerial thing.
Wow, that really sucks because maybe to the generals or whoever's in charge of this stuff, maps don't make much of a difference. But to the guy who's on the ground next, maps are hugely important.
Oh, you do have the map. And there's just no point of me giving you one.
Oh,
So it's just like a forest, a ring of forest, and there's a thing in the middle.
So you said I have a map. Then
Yes, you do
can
have
we look at
just.
it?
What did you say? Sorry.
Can we look at the map I have?
Yes, and that's what it looks like, a forest, and then there's there's
Oh,
no.
I thought we could have maybe like a visual.
Yes, no, there's not for this
yeah.
time. There is specifically written that there is no landmarks or anything special. So in principle, you just get in the forest and get to the.
Yeah.
That would be the simple plan.
well, out of character, whoever wrote up the scenarios obviously never served in the military.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's a problem. Okay, so if we have no maps, it makes it difficult to plan. Our approach to the
No,
objective.
you do. The characters do have a plan, but do have a map. But as I said, there's no. I can draw a map for you. Let me see.
That would be helpful.
I guess the sergeants could use the corpse catcher for prisoners. It'd be especially good to get the vampire because the church is looking for a cure for them so that they could be restored to like a regular safe human state.
But that would be hella hard.
But Jack said that the sergeants can't carry our gear, but he didn't say that they can't escort the prisoners. So maybe if we shoot them enough so that they're shaken, then we could have somebody use a corpse catcher.
This is the map. So the forested area, and then there's the headquarters.
Okay. I will look at our sergeant and say, Sergeant, I mean no disrespect to the higher ups, but they really got to get us better maps. That's not good, Sergeant.
It's not that important in this case. That's the point. It's not important how it looks.
We'll see, but see, I don't want to get into an argument about it, but actually it is. So that's why let's just say it's not, and I'll agree with you. Out of character, it really is important.
Okay.
But okay.
If you have some point that you think is important, just bring it up.
Because details do matter, and details at this kind of level, because even where trees are located, where there are clumps of trees, all that can dictate how the houses are set up. All that can dictate how we approach it, where we set up support by fire weapons. All that's really kind of crucial, because without anything like that, all we can do, it's a random plan. We just pick a direction, we come in from that direction and hope for the best. There is no plan. It's just run up on it and hopefully we don't get killed. But maps, even if there's not even if it doesn't seem like there was a whole lot of detail, it can make in a 100-meter square area, the type of terrain that's involved can be hugely important.
But this is exactly the mission where there is not enough info.
Okay, that's fine. That's why I was complaining.
Your point is correct, and they simply don't know much about this area, but they can't use many troops, so I just sent you guys in there to take out the headquarters.
Then my suggestion, Sergeant, would be is we get to within, either a click or 500 meters out. We stop. We send in a scouting party yourself maybe and two others. Get an idea of the terrain and the buildings, and then you're going to come up with a plan. You'll leave the two security guys there to watch the objective while we're gone, while you go back and get us, so that when we come back and get ready to assault, if anything's changed on the ground, they can tell you. And then based on your observation of the objective, you'll then order us to attack in whatever way you see fit. Sound like a plan, Sergeant?
I think he's talking to you, Atom.
Oh, sorry. I was
Yes.
busy just checking the shotguns.
Yes. Also, he's a senior knight, so the sergeants are actually below you, Andrew. So you're knight.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm talking whoever the senior knight
exactly.
is.
Yes. It's just slightly confusing. Yeah, no issue.
My apologies. I was directing.
I thought you were talking to one of the.
I'm sorry. That was my mistake.
Could you maybe repeat whatever you said, please?
Out of character, is there a title for the senior knight or just senior knight?
Senior knight. Yes, you're a knight, and below you is sergeant.
Okay. Senior knight. My suggestion is that whichever way we approach from, I guess, will be determined by where they let us off. But that's the force, our squad or our lance or the two lance, how many are involved, will stop short about, call it a click. You will take two security people with you, and you will move forward till you get eyes on the objective. At that point, you will be able to determine, the location of the buildings, the enemy force that's actually there, maybe any avenues of approach, and then you'll leave the two security guards to maintain eyes on the objective. You'll come back to us. You'll, in that time frame, you'll kind of made a plan of what you want to do. You'll tell us the plan. Then we'll come forward, meet up with the two security guys. You'll deploy us as you think we need to deploy, and then on your command, we'll attack.
So I have to, kind of respond in character, right?
Yes. Yes, that was to you in character.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I have to make up live voice, I guess. Okay, got it. Young man. I don't know, man. This is kind of awkward for me. Okay, so
you can also just say, "That sounds good, knight. We'll do that."
I don't know. I want you've been all talking and so inspiring. I wanted to do something kind of like that.
Okay, yeah, go for it. Go for it. Yeah, do something.
Yeah, cool. I guess it's pretty good your plan. Yeah, we could do that and then figure out the rest. We don't have much time, but I guess it will have to do for now.
Sounds good then.
Okay, so you head in towards this funny-looking area, right? Right into this forest, then, right? Right, guys?
Yeah. Once whenever we get
so
our gear.
It looks like it's maybe 2 hours trek to get to this this area through the forest. Is there any general plan you have to do the trekking part? Any general things you want to think of?
Wouldn't that just be try to be as quiet as possible and stay out of sight for as long as possible so they don't spot us?
I mean, I'll carry some binoculars in case we have to do just some scouting from afar or something. I don't know.
So can I draw?
Yes.
Can I draw on the map?
Yeah.
I mean, I do carry what's it called? Commands a mobile command center.
Yes.
For what I understand, it helps me to communicate from afar, right?
Yes,
With the
that's.
others.
I read it wrong before. It's kind of if you want to send the troops into an area without going yourself, that you can use that, and then you can see through their helmets, and that's
Oh,
what's useful.
so maybe I can go scout like we said, and then I can send information through that back to the others.
Yes.
Oh,
Well, you also, however, you were also told to keep radio silence because if they discover,
right,
yeah, they can't hear what you're saying, but if they hear any radio activity, they know someone's out there. So you are keeping
right.
that. Yeah, so you can't really use that. But you can
Then
use it
maybe,
if like
yeah,
things are going bad, you can use it to call in air support, but then you have broken your radio silence.
yeah, and I guess I think in the report you put up, it said that we can't use air support
The
on
headquarters,
the
yeah, because
base. Yeah.
exactly because they want the data from that area
Okay,
documents.
got it, got it.
So step one, one click before objective, two security, senior lance, scout objective. Oh, okay, cool. So one click. How far is that? Is that like how
1
far?
What's one
kilometer.
click?
One
Oh, okay,
kilometer.
1 kilometer.
Okay, okay. So you guys just go through the forest then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So why don't you? Who's leading the group through the forest?
Senior Knight, right?
It could be him, but he could also give it to someone else to lead the group.
Yeah, I would suggest, not me because I'm an assault knight and I'm not, particularly sneaky. But maybe someone who's got good, who's either sneaky or very observant should probably be our. Should go.
I think I have a little bit of proficiency in stealth.
Okay. What about survival? Does anyone have that skill?
I do. I believe.
Okay.
I don't know the next thing about surviving.
Okay, you just know about destroying. Okay, so why
That's-
don't
I know how to blow shit up. That's it.
is Arian doing the like
Sure, I
trekking?
can do it.
And,
I've got
and
stealth.
then,
Actually, I do. I have stealth and survival. It looks like. So yeah, I can do both.
oh, by the way, did you fix the
Really bad,
edge
really
issue, Andrew?
I'm sorry. The which
You
issue?
were over. Yes, you have taken embedded.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Perfect. And you removed fate. I see. Right.
Faith. Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
think
faith.
I actually. And I think for
Yeah.
spellcasters anyway.
Exactly. It's just for spell. Yes. Okay. Right.
Then
So, what do you other guy do? Does anyone help him? Is he going to do the main role then? And is anyone helping him with that survival thing? Does anyone else want to help with survival?
I don't
Osmodius.
have any sort.
Osmodius is not with your group more. The only other person that's in the group in the lands is Cody, because the lands can only be 6 knights, and we only had one more slot left, and Cody was the only NPC that had like special skills. He's a driver, so I chose him.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's left, and also he's not a wild card anymore. He does have 2 bennies, but he can only use them in his driving. So he's like a semi wild card character. Anyway, don't think about that. Okay, who's going to help Arion with this survival role?
Who would be better?
Did you say who or coon?
No, who?
Who?
Sorry for my bad English.
Yeah,
Does
because I was
anyone-
about to say, I don't think Kuhn can help all that much because he don't know the next thing about survival.
Okay. What about you, Padre? Do you have any survival?
I don't think so, but I could check.
No. Okay. Then just
Let's see here.
you go ahead and roll survival, Arian.
Okay.
Mhm.
It's not working. I must be doing.
No? Okay, so you have your sheet. Let me go into your sheet also. Oh, we got something?
I got it to work. I didn't see
Perfect.
the input thing was blocked by my character sheet, so that's.
Oh, okay, perfect. So that is a success. That's good. Okay, so you guys start tracking, and yeah, it's a really ominous forest with. Yeah, there's very little animals actually. No animal sounds almost. Just wind and the sound of your. Sometimes you break a twig, and the trees are like they look pained and twisted and not not. They look strong but not healthy in a way. And then you get to this clearing here. Uh, you guys get a like funny feeling that something's are amiss here. Why don't you position yourselves? Let's say that you entered from this point. So why don't you position yourselves on the map the way you like? And also divide the sergeants among you. Everyone does not need to have sergeants they control, but all the like one person can control all of them if you like, or however you like. But do
Well,
tell
I'm
me.
thinking most people are going to need a sergeant to carry extra stuff, right? So you should.
No, not in this mission. You don't have carrying sergeants this time. That was the
Oh,
last one.
okay.
Yeah,
I
this
mean, I'm
mission.
carrying all I'm gonna need, so
Yeah, this mission you
Yeah,
just have your
so-
own stuff.
Well, okay. I was gonna. Okay.
But do you need to change what you're carrying?
Well, no, I suppose not. Let's just hope we don't run into any vehicles. Otherwise, I won't have a.
Okay, because that was I told you a long time to change your stuff and get
Yeah,
new
I
gear.
did.
Yeah,
I did
yeah.
change it, but I
Oh,
thought I was
awesome,
going to do
awesome.
it.
Okay. What about these three sergeants, six sergeants further down? Anyone positioning them or
you
anything?
guys can do with them as you please.
Okay.
Yeah, I can. If nobody else wants to deal with them, I'll deal.
Okay, we could say that all the sergeants move on Arion's turn. Okay, so you just control them all, unless someone else also wants to. I don't
Yeah,
know.
if somebody else wants to, please. If not, I guess I.
Who has the corpse catchers?
Uh,
I-
we have not
Can
said.
the sergeants have them?
Yeah, the sergeants have some. Yeah, you can get it from them. Let's let, let's say anyone that has some extra space can have a corpse catcher at this point. How much do they weigh? Melee weapons. They only weigh 4. So if you have 4 extra space, you can say you have one that the sergeants give you.
I
I'll take one.
don't. I have like 0.25% left before I'm encumbered.
Okay.
Okay, I took one corpse catcher. Where's the other one go? Can it go to one of the sergeants?
Yes, we can say that.
One in the back, probably, I guess. Padre, what about your side? What about this guy? Or this guy?
Oh, this guy. Yeah. What's your question? Sorry.
Let's give him the other corpse catcher, because there's two, right?
Oh, yeah. Smart. Cool.
Okay. And then you're set? Everyone's set?
Yeah, I
Yep.
guess pretty much.
Okay. So, then... Oops. I did it again. Horrible.
Move the map.
One moment.
Well, that didn't take long.
Right, give me one moment here. Okay, these sergeants, they are slightly too far into... Can you move them a little bit back?
The group to the north or group to the south?
In the north. They're a little too far into the map, a little bit. Just the sergeants. Is
that good?
That's good, yeah, okay. Okay, so then you hear something in the bushes, like breaking a lot of trees, and something big is coming towards you guys. And all of a sudden, something comes out of the bushes and sees you and has some horrible look in its eyes. And...
Oh, so much for surprising our objective.
no, this is not the objective. This is just... And
How close are we to it?
it's over here now. You see?
Oh, crap.
Yeah.
How close are we to the how close are we to the objective itself?
About 2 to 1.5 hours trek.
Oh, okay. All right,
Yeah.
that's it.
So let's see here. One moment. I have to find the right here. So you saw that?
What's that?
Did you guys see a pop-up?
I didn't.
Nothing popped up for me.
Nothing?
I didn't see it. I see the token, but I don't see.
Okay. Let me fix that. Did it work now?
Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Whoa, what's that?
That's what jumped out of the forest at you guys.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Awesome.
Yeah, and we go into combat now. Let me... So we don't have tanks. We don't have no tanks, and we don't have skeletons. We have no vampire.
Wait, where am I?
Hi. Okay, then we go into turn order. Let's see who we need to get the cards out. Playing. And then we sort by card suit. Padre, you're first.
Oh no.
So this creature, you see it. You can't see it that good, but it's definitely gonna attack you guys, and there's no question about it. It's not like any negotiation or.
So he can see us, basically.
Yeah.
So
Well,
it's this guy over here, right?
Yes.
Can you do it again? Yeah, the guy over here. Yeah. Yep.
Cool. Okay, well, I think my two sergeants are very scared at this point. So I mean, it all came a bit sudden. I think Padre is a bit shook. He hasn't seen anything this disturbing in a long time. So
Yep.
So I think he pulls out his sensors, his smoke lamp thing, and he starts gathering up a bit of a cloud of smoke to shield him and some of the other sergeants.
Okay, cool. So you're gonna use the deflect power?
Yes, indeed.
Yes. Okay. Go
So,
for it.
Deflect. There we go. Oh, it says trait modifier. Do I just write 0 there?
Yes, 0 there.
Oof. Awesome.
Okay, so you succeed with the raise. So it costs 3 points and plus 1 point for each extra person you want to affect. So you choose
Okay.
who has it and put an icon on them.
Yes, okay. So I think I put it on my two sergeants, and then Arion, because he's close, and then also... Does it hit Cody? And
Well, it's your smart's range, so your smart is 6.
6, yeah.
So 6
So
inches. You have the range of
like
6
this.
inches.
So yeah. Okay,
But
so
it
I
cost
think...
you. Remember, it costs you 1 extra per. Put the same icon on. Is it this strange icon? Isn't there another cooler icon? Something like a shield or like a sphere around the player.
let me see here.
Yeah, the one with the sphere around the player, I think, is the one.
Oh yeah, this is very cool.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, and
Okay.
put the same one on all the people you're infecting or enchanting.
I actually can't click on... Oh yeah, no. Most of the players I can't click on. Only Cody I can click.
Okay, yeah, but they can put them on themselves. Arion, did you put it on Arion?
Yeah.
Okay, could you put that sphere icon on yourself? And this one is wrong, right?
Oops. No. It wasn't wrong. It was...
Okay.
I think I just removed it accidentally. Sorry.
Okay. So
let me see here.
Arion, could you put a sphere icon on your token? There we go. Okay. So now you have used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 PowerPoints. And remember, it takes you quite a lot to regain PowerPoints. You have to like use a Benny or like sleep. And this is, well, in general,
Yeah.
this will probably not be. You will not get the opportunity to refill your PowerPoints. So think
No.
about that.
Yeah, already used half.
You already use
That's
half,
not too
yes.
good.
Okay, maybe not put it on Cody. He's actually quite far removed. Or maybe put it on not both of those sergeants. I don't know. It's up to you.
True. Yeah, maybe I wouldn't put it on Cody then.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so you use six PowerPoints you have used. Okay. And you can also move if you like.
Just a second. There we go. I think Padre is just gonna stay put for now. Maybe just scoot a bit over here.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, because I don't think I should attack him just right now.
So who's next?
I believe I am. Right? Okay. So, how does the foliage affect line of sight?
No, it doesn't affect. It's just it's up. It's high. The trees are high up, so it doesn't affect. It's just everywhere is a little bit darker. On the other hand, all of your helmets have some a slight night vision built in, so it doesn't affect anything.
Well, I guess myself and the sergeants will just try unloading on this thing.
Okay.
Now I know how to roll for myself. How do I roll for those?
You if you click one of the sergeant's icons and then double click it, you get their character sheet, and then they have SMG, I think. Like you can use that.
Okay, so click, and then you said double click.
Yeah. Shift double click. Or actually, the sergeant's character sheet is in the in the in the handouts in the NPCs. But you can always open the sergeant's character sheet by clicking the token and then holding shift down and double clicking the token, and you get the character sheet.
Should I roll 10 times for each of them? One for each of them, or
You can do that, or you can do it like a group, and then the wild die will count if you attack as a group. It's up to you, actually, whichever way you like.
Well, I'll do myself.
Yeah, do yourself first. Yeah.
Any modifiers I need to know about?
Yeah. What's the range on your weapon?
It's what's the flechette full.
I didn't hear. Sorry.
12, 24, 40.
Okay, so you're at -2 because you're in the middle range.
Modification for its size.
Yes, you do. +1, so you're only at -1. Okay, so that's a hit. Roll for damage. Okay, that didn't do much damage. That did not. It didn't even notice it, more or less.
So I'll just roll twice for the sergeants, one for the north group, one for the south.
Okay, cool. Oh,
The most
that's with -1, right? Because so that's a 10.
No, that's actually no, that's not without the -1. So
Okay, so we
D10,
add -1,
yeah.
it's 10. Well, that's hit with the raise. So just roll damage there, and we can calculate with the raise. 10. Okay, that's not enough either to do any damage to this.
Here's the second.
Yeah.
So that would be a -1 onto that as well.
-1.
So
Okay, yeah. So that was a miss. Okay, so not going that well. Let's see here. Yes, but
You know, this monster really has a catchy name.
Who's controlling Miroslav and Cody?
that's going to be you guys. I got all the sergeants, so you guys have to.
I'll take them.
can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that was funny. I don't know what happened. Right, I'm gonna re-roll that running die. Yes, okay. 15. Is that enough?
Who are they shooting?
No, it's not enough. I'm gonna re-roll that again. Here we go. There we go. Okay, so he's gonna run there, and he has 3 extra skill die, so he's gonna attack 2 of them here and 2 of them here, and he has 1 wild die which I can place wherever.
Oh God.
Yeah. So here we go. Let's see here. He's not that strong though, but here we go.
He's not that strong, and before he vibes the entire party.
Yeah. Okay. So What is your parry? Let me roll them all. That was the first one. The second one. The third. Oh, and the fourth one. Okay, that's. What's your parry, Kuminsu?
4.
Okay, so you are actually hit by the first one. So he's gonna roll damage for that. 14. What's your toughness? What's your arm total toughness?
9.
It says current. So that's 1 damage. So you want to do you want to soak that?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and soak that.
Okay, so roll. You remove 1 Benny and roll vigor.
Doesn't matter which Benny.
Yes, it has to be the black one. You can use the white ones first when the black ones are used up. And then you roll vigor. Okay, so you did not get back. Do you want to use another Benny?
No, guess that's 1 damage.
Okay, but look, the weapon is a rune dagger, so you're also gonna roll spirit. So he's gonna roll d10. And now you have to roll spirit against that.
Do I have to
8.
beat that?
No, you have to get 8. Or else
I can't do that.
You can't roll 8?
I can't roll an 8. That's physically impossible for my character.
No, you can always it can always explode, you know? If you roll 6, it will like count again. Oh, you rolled an 8. Okay, cool. You just take one.
I completely forgot about it. All right. Then I'm not gonna actually do it.
Yeah, you rolled an 8.
Why do I have? Oh, right, because the wound.
So you have 1 wound. And Lazarus, what's your parry?
My parry is 5.
Okay, so he did not hit with the first one because he is bigger than you, so he has a hard time hitting you. So he actually rolled a 4 there. But the second one he hit with the raise, so now he's going to roll damage on that.
Well,
25.
that was
Okay.
fun.
Do you want to soak that?
Yes, please.
Yes. Okay. So that. What's your toughness?
My toughness is in current, right?
Yeah, in current.
12.
12. Okay, so that is 25. 13. Oh, sorry. So that's 3 wounds. So let's hope you can soak that.
It's cutting out for me. Can you repeat that, please?
3 wounds. You have 3 wounds.
Oh, crap.
Yep.
Well, so I put it in the wounds section on my character sheet, right?
Oh, not. Are you going to? If you want to try to soak it, you don't put it yet.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
please.
Okay, so you use a one of the bennies, one of the black ones, and then you unshake.
Oops,
That's not. You have
sorry.
to roll. You have to roll
Yeah,
the
sorry.
vigor.
I
Okay. Cool.
Vigor.
Here we go. Yeah. Oh, that's none. You did not soak any there.
Well, this was fun.
No.
Do you want to use another penny?
No, I'm cool.
Okay, but I mean, you have the 20 pennies. You didn't remove one of the. You have to remove one of the pennies. You did roll once.
Yeah, I'm trying, but
Okay, so you do like
I'm
this.
a little bit.
You have to click the black thing, right? The black token above your name, and then you get a user interface, and then you drag one of the bennies onto the browser. There we go. So you can do again. You can try to soak more. I would strongly recommend you soak.
Okay, I'll try.
Yeah.
Then.
So drag another benny.
Another one of the black ones, right?
Yes. And then roll vigor again. Ooh, it's not going good.
Yeah,
No.
I'm pretty screwed.
Okay. Okay, so you have
That's
three you know you have 20 pennies there, right? You could go on. And that's exactly what they're meant to be used for, this situation.
Crap. Well,
You have
I guess I'll
say
try.
you have if you can use the last penny and then you can start using the white ones.
I'll try with the last one, but my vigor isn't really good, so.
Yeah. Okay, 2. You have healed 2 of those wounds.
Oh.
So you only have 1 wound. So this is what they're meant to be used for. And that was him, his turn. So next guy.
Okay.
And now we remember to who was going to move Miroslav and Cody.
I've got him.
You got him. Okay, so it's your turn, Venandi.
All right. Cody is going to he's going to advance a little bit and then take a shot.
Okay. Awesome. That's hit with a raise. So roll damage. That is 10 damage. It's not enough to do anything against this horrible thing.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then Miroslav is gonna come. Who else was wounded besides Lazarus?
Just Lazarus was wounded.
Okay. Then Venandi's going to take a shot. After advance.
Hmm?
Something's wrong with my character sheet. When I click on the attack plus damage for the submachine gun, it asks me for input modifier. Should I just shoot as?
Let me
I'll
take
shoot
a look.
as.
Let me take a look.
Thanks.
One moment.
Yeah, the same thing happened when I tried to use vigor.
What does it say when you press the button? What did it say?
It says there's a window that appears. It says input value, and then there's a text box labeled
you just put a
miscellaneous
0.
trait modifier.
Yeah, just put 0 and press submit or what it says. Yeah, just 0 and submit.
Thanks.
Okay, great. You also hit with the raise. So roll damage there also. Okay, that was not enough to wound that guy. You guys are rolling really bad damage. Okay, just get all the bad rolls out of the way and we get to the better parts later. Okay, so you have Miroslav also, I think?
Yeah, what do you suggest that he should do? He doesn't have a character sheet at this point for some reason, so I don't know how
Oh,
to do anything
you don't
with
have
that.
his. Okay, you can't. Let me give you access to his Venandi. There we go. Now you have access to Miroslav's also. So
All right.
let's see. What does he have? He has a spear, and then he has some spells: confusion, havoc, entangle. That seems quite useful here.
No healing.
No healing. No, he has no healing. Padre has
Okay,
some.
maybe he can roll notice or Rephaim or something to try to get some information about this creature.
Cool. Yeah. Roll that for him. He has D6 and Rephaim. Yes, this is not any creature that has been seen ever before that he knows of. So he did succeed in that roll. He rolled a 5, right? So that was a success. But there's no information on this creature. Apparently, it must be some kind of experiment or something. And it has lots of eyes. You can see it has lots of eyes, so it probably has good perception. But and it has lots of legs and arms, so probably run fast and hits a lot. But it doesn't have any like definite info on it. Maybe some experiment that went wrong or something.
Cool. Maybe we can recover one of those glowing daggers after we kill it, because those might be interesting.
Could be,
Yeah,
yeah,
that
yeah.
would be cool.
Oh,
All
he
right, well,
knows
that's
what
my
they
turn.
are. They are rune daggers, and they are like the undead weapons. You guys have molecular daggers, and they have rune daggers. So that's what they are. He knows that.
Oh.
Yep.
All right, I think Kunmin Su is up.
Yep.
Alrighty. Well, after having been ahead like that, he's gonna get the fuck out of Dodge.
Okay, so if you go out, he has a. When you leave his battlefield, he gets a free attack on you. Just so you know.
And I can't do like a disengage action or something like that.
No. Well, I've never heard of that in Savage Worlds. Let me see. Do any of you know about that?
Not I.
I'll have to check that out. But I've never heard of that you can disengage, use an action to disengage. Free actions.
It might be a standard action. Yeah, I don't know if it's free action, but it might be a standard. Seems to make
Let me
sense. It
see.
usually isn't.
There's that specialist edge that you created earlier this week, where
Yeah.
if you're stationary at the end of.
Oh yeah, but that's not this. He hasn't have that. One moment. I think there's. Okay, withdrawing from melee. Whenever a character retreats from melee, all adjacent, non-shaken, and non-stunned opponents get an immediate free attack. See free attacks. following. Oh, and that's it. There's no other rules on that.
And I couldn't run an athletics or something to get out of dodge.
No, you don't get anything.
Damn.
Yeah, he gets a free. However, he does not get any. He cannot use any of his combat edges on you, so he just gets a normal attack on you, not his 5 dice thingy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna have to do it because I can't stay here. I'm gonna get hit again, and I don't want to do that.
No. Okay, so move out, and then he will attack you once. Okay, let's see here. And your parry was 4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's, okay, then you're hit, so you can roll damage. No, just 11. What's your current? 9. So you're shaken. It's not that bad. You're just shaken. Just put. What? Did you get a wound also?
Yeah, I got a wound before.
Oh yeah, so you're also wounded. Oh, sorry, Venandi. I thought it was just him. Yeah, but both of them got wounded. So you're also shaken. Put the shaken icon on your token. Okay. Then what do you do? You moved now. Is that your action? You can also like throw something or shoot him with the gun or something.
I'm annoyed at this point, so I'm gonna put together a couple of demolition charges.
Mm-hmm. Remember, they become bigger and bigger the more you put together, right?
He's annoyed at this point. He's gonna tie together a good 2 of them.
Okay.
So that's another. I mean, that's gonna be what is it? A standard medium blast pattern plus 1 inch.
Okay, medium plus 1 inch. Okay, cool. So let's get that out. Templates. Oh, you can do it yourself. You know how it works. And plus 1 inch. So.
Yeah, Lazarus, I'm sorry, buddy. You're gonna get hit.
Oh my god, Jesus Christ! No.
And also sergeant there.
There
But
are
you
3
could
sergeants
you
that's
could
gonna
throw
get hit.
it. You could throw it more to the west, right? So that.
We're
Well,
still within 1 inch. The way it's set up, I can't avoid not hitting anyone.
Well, let me. If you throw it here, right? Then you will only hit the monster. Right?
Just barely.
Yeah.
But I still hit a sergeant.
Oh, you can just maybe here. So that would just hit the monster, right?
Yeah, what?
Okay, are you gonna throw it? You have to throw with athletics, right? And what's the distance you have on that? Throwing grenades, what's the distance?
It is 4, 8, 16.
Okay, so you're at middle distance right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have only -1 because it's a big guy. Okay, go for it. -1 to athletics. Did you roll? No, you're not rolled it. Go. Ah, you roll so bad. His athletics.
Well,
I think if you have D100, you're still gonna roll 1 or 2. Okay, you can Benny that if you like.
At that throw, where would it hit?
That will deviate. Maybe hit the sergeants.
But I could also hit it.
It could also hit it. Yes. Yes. It could also just go into the forest.
I'm betting it.
Okay, cool. That's a hit. Great. So what's the damage? It's 3d6 plus 1d6, right? I don't remember.
That's 46.
4d6. Okay. Roll. Oh my god, that's awesome. Okay. 32. Okay, and it has 20 armor. So, is there any armor penetration? No, there's no armor penetration in that.
Nope.
So that's 3 wounds for this guy. I'm gonna. How many times did I reroll this running? Do you guys remember? Let's see. Running. Running. Where was it? One, two. Yeah, I rerolled twice. Okay, so I get 5 bennies because you are 5 of you. Well, actually, Miroslav also has his 3, so I get 6 bennies. Okay, and I'm going to use 1 to soak damage here. Okay, 2. He soaks 2 wounds out of 3, so he has 1 wound now. Awesome. So
Does he become shaken from that? I mean, it's a giant fucking
that
explosion.
is true. That is true. He's shaken. Thank you, and you get a Benny for reminding me for that. Take a Benny. And let's not forget the most important part of the game. Right. Okay. Did you take a Benny? Awesome. Good. And he's shaken. So let me put him in shaken. Oh, did you put something there? No, what's that? Oh, that's his Benny. He used that. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Cool. Nice move.
And what's even better is I put a wall of sergeants between him and me.
Yes, but did he roll to hit you, by the way, when you moved out? Yes, he did, and he did hit you. Yeah, and you. Yeah, okay, cool. So
Then
next,
I become shaken.
yeah. So Lazarus, you're up, and he
Well,
cannot hit you. He only gets 1 free action. So now that he hit Kuminsu, you can just move out.
well, now I feel bad that I left my grenade launcher. Well,
Oh, okay, yeah, I can see that.
so
But do you have some extra
So-
room on your character?
room like
Space.
I have 1 space left out of 60.
Oh, okay, then you can't. But if you had enough room, you could just use a Benny to get. Oh, you have no Bennies. You have no more Bennies. But you can always, if you have space, you can like use a Benny. Say, I remembered to pack this, by the way.
Yeah, I don't have.
No, you don't have.
guess I don't
Okay.
have the space.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and run as
Good
fast
idea.
as I can.
Okay. Okay. So you have to
Uh,
unshake also
yeah.
because you were hit there. So first you have to roll spirit to unshake.
It's-
Yeah.
okay,
Just
let
roll
me do
spirit.
that.
And I'm gonna remove this thing here. No, wait.
Why is it not showing? I I don't know why it is in roaming.
What are you doing? Oh, we got something there.
Oh, there is. I just have lag. Sorry.
Okay. So you're unshaken. That's cool. Okay.
Okay, so
So move then.
okay. If I run, can I move extra spaces or just whatever it says?
Yeah. Now we're doing like a specific scene. So you have to roll the run. Run. He rolled the run button, so you also have to do that. There's a run.
Okay. I see it.
Yeah, just press that once.
I guess it'll take a bit to show up because I guess my connection isn't very best.
Oh, that's why. Okay. But at least it's six. It's at least 6, so you can move 6, and then we see how many more it is.
No, because I have a wound, so it says I can move only at least 5.
Okay. Are you sure you pressed it? It says pace. It says pace. The button says pace.
Oh, pace. Well,
yeah, it says pace. There we go.
There we go.
10 inches. You can go 10 inches.
Okay, so I'm gonna run like right over. Oh, crap.
Okay, just move your character. Yes. Okay, cool.
And that takes my whole turn, doesn't it?
Yes. And then that was. Oh, you can still do something like shoot him or.
Well, I will try and shoot him.
Okay, that will be at -2 because because you ran, so you're at and it's +1 because he's big, so you're at -1 to hit him.
Okay, then
so
I just press the button. Okay.
Press the button and put -1.
Okay.
It didn't work. Oh, there we go. Okay, while. Oh, it's a hit. So roll damage.
Let me do that.
No, that doesn't do anything. Yeah, it doesn't hit him. It doesn't hurt him that much. Just. But no cigar. Right, so next turn. Deal cards to turn order items and sort by card suit. Arion, you get a Benny. No, you get a yes. You get a Joker. That means everyone can take a Benny, except me. So everyone take a Benny, one of the black ones. And you and the sergeants, or the one that are under your command, get +2 to all trait rolls. So that's awesome for you.
Okay.
And also, you don't need to go now. You can go whenever you like. You can just wait and do your action whenever you like.
Yeah, I think we're gonna try some melee stuff. So I don't want to be in the way of what he's shooting. So we'll probably wait till after Kun and Sue goes, and then just before the bad guy, and then we'll probably swarm it and see if we can kill it.
Awesome.
We're gonna
Okay.
we're gonna win.
Okay, so I'm just gonna move you down here.
Right before the battle. There we go. Perfect.
There we go. Okay, so Lazarus, you're up.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I mean, I already had my turn, didn't I?
This is next round. This is the next round.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Let me try and shoot him again.
Go for it. And now you're at +1 to hit him because you did not run this time.
Well.
Nope. So no hit there. Okay, that's a miss then. Just you can move still if you like.
I'll try and move normally. Like, let me see if I can. Yeah, I can. I will move over here.
Okay. Venandi, you're up.
Okay, Venandi gives 2 grenades to Miroslav, and then Miroslav is going to move over there and try to shove one of the grenades in the creature's mouth while it's shaken.
Okay. Well, this will be maybe a. What would that be? I don't know. Anybody?
Suicide?
I don't know what. So he's gonna run up to him, and I would say this would be like the same thing as if the action would be more or less the same as if the guy had a grenade in his mouth and you're going to try to take it out. So we're gonna use the same rules, but if you succeed, you have like put the grenade in his mouth. So let's see. What's the rules for disarming someone?
So why are
Athletics
people
or
running
fighting?
towards the thing where we can just bomb it with grenades and demolition?
Okay,
I
so
can roll.
it's a called shot at the -4, and okay, I'm just gonna say that it's at -4 called shot because you don't have to you're putting something in his mouth. So oh yeah, if you're putting it in his mouth, yeah, we're gonna use the exact rules for, and then you have to roll for. But you're just punching him. This is too complex for me. Let's see. Right, and then you roll damage, and but that's damage from your punch, and he gets to defend with his strength because he maybe doesn't want to open his mouth. So you're like shoving it in his mouth, right? So first you have to roll athletics with -4 for him.
Okay.
Yep.
Should I put -4 in the
Yeah,
the
exactly.
Xbox?
In the thing that pops up. Exactly, yeah.
Thanks. I'll do it again.
Well, actually, -3 because he's big. So, size difference. So, that did not work. Did you want to use one of his bennies? He has 3
Yeah. Yeah, good idea. Thank you.
Yeah. So let me note that we have used one of his bennies. Give me a moment. Okay,
And
carry on.
Miroslav.
Okay, did he hit him now? No, he didn't succeed either. So yeah, you did not succeed in putting the grenade in its mouth.
Okay.
Okay.
So
And
let's
I
see,
assume
Cody
you didn't draw it then. You just tried but didn't succeed.
Okay. Cody is going to move up and take one of the grenades from Miroslav and try to do the same thing.
Okay. Do you want Miroslav to move out of range then after he failed? That could be a good
Yes,
idea.
thank you.
Yes, so move him. I think you have 1 or 2 movement left. Just move him out of there. Yeah, and since the monster is shaken, it does not get an attack. Okay, so Cody, same thing, -3.
I didn't put -3. It didn't give me a text box this time.
Right. Oh yeah, you should have used fighting there also. Okay, let's just forget about that one. But he gets his Benny back because you used athletics. Athletics is just when you throw it. He was shoving it, so it was fighting. Okay, so now he has to. What's his parry? This monster. His parry is. 7. So you had 11 -3. That's 8. So you hit his mouth, and now you have to roll your strength, and he has to roll his strength -2.
Okay.
And oops, did I roll? Okay, so he rolled a 4. I forgot to put the minus in there. So he's rolled a 4. And Cody rolled a 5. So you have effectively put the grenade in its mouth. Awesome.
Great.
Okay.
After pulling the pin, by the way.
What did you say?
He pulled the pin first before he shoved it in there.
Yes, of course, yes. So what does that mean in terms of damage and stuff? So he would effectively have no armor because he's inside him, and I will also give you an extra d6 damage. So roll damage for the grenade plus d6, and he has
Okay.
no armor.
Oh, who has a grenade that I can roll?
Wait. I'm gonna actually no, I'm not. I'm using many bennies on this guy. I'm not gonna use any more bennies on him. Just go.
3d8 plus the d6.
Thank you.
$15, and his.
Wait, how come a grenade is more powerful than a demolition charge?
Oh, you will have to write to the Triple Ace Gamings and ask them that.
I'll let you do that. I just started. I was like, wait
But
a
the
minute.
demolition charge is very, very small. It's 1/4 weight unit. Grenade is a half weight unit.
Yeah, okay.
So
I
that
guess
makes
you could
sense.
stack. Yeah, and you could stack the demo charges to get the real big.
Yeah, I've had a lot of fun with that.
Yeah, did you add the extra d6 that I said?
He put 6 instead of d6.
That's fine. Let's go with that. Okay, 6. That's also good. Yes, the explosion, he gets one wound, and that actually just shakes him, but since he was shaken before, that results in one wound. So he's down to 2. Let me go to
Yeah,
the
you
other
may want
one.
to get coded the fuck out of there, because I'm about to do some more explosive work.
Yep. Cody
Okay.
withdraws and he says,
Withdraws.
"This one's for you, Kun Minsu. You taught us this technique with that tank."
Awesome. Okay, let's not forget the
Yeah, but unlike with the tank, this actually succeeded.
right. Awesome. Okay, so Benandi, you have not gone yourself, have you? I don't
Oh
think
yeah,
so.
thanks.
Yes.
Okay, I guess he'll take a shot.
Yeah, go for it. That is a hit. Roll damage. Ooh, no, but you don't get the bonus because it wasn't hit with a raise. It was just a hit, so it doesn't do anything. Right. So if Kominsu is going to do some explosive stuff, so maybe Arian, you should move the sergeants out of the way.
Okay.
Sure. I don't know.
The further away you get them out of here, the more I can do.
Right. Okay, cool. But you have to take your turn then, Arian.
Yeah, that was the problem.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll shoot.
Well,
Well,
if
then
you
they'll
don't,
move and they'll shoot. It's
okay.
fine, I'll go. Well, I was going to charge it, but if he's going to... all right, well, then we'll just shoot then. If he's going to throw...
Yeah, okay.
What were you going to throw?
More demolition charges, probably 3, 4, maybe 5 combined.
Did we need those for the mission?
Oh, these are my own. These are my own
Oh,
little
okay,
toys.
never
Yeah.
mind. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
never mind.
Yeah, there are 6 dedicated to the mission. That's one of the sergeants are carrying.
Plus, I carried another 15.
Okay.
What can I say? I like my demolition.
There you go. So yeah, your Padre is typing.
So I'll do the sergeant's shooting and
Yep.
then
Go for it.
-1.
So the sergeants are at +1 for size and +2 for the Joker. So they are +3. So that's a hit.
Okay, so that would...
That's a hit.
Yeah, that's ignore the attack part.
Okay, so 8 damage. That's not enough to do anything.
Right, here's the second attack.
Yes, you can just press the attack button. It does it for you. You don't need to.
I'm trying to put... yeah, I was trying to put in... shooting usually gives you a chance to put in modifiers, but I guess it doesn't.
Give me a moment, because you have to activate it on the sheet. Let me fix that for that, sergeants. They just give me one. Oh, you did. Okay.
Sure.
There is a checkbox in the configuration you have to activate. There, now it's activated. So now you will get that button thingy.
Will I get that for the on using the weapon or just for using shoot?
You will get that for everything now. There will be a pop-up modifier. Did it pop up? Did it work? I hope so.
Yeah, it worked.
Ah, cool.
They are at
+3, yeah. Great. So that's a hit just again. So just roll damage. Oh, it was not a raise, so they just did 4 damage. So not really
Now
getting through.
I will shoot.
Right. Oh wait, they also have +2 on the damage. So this first one was it doesn't help anyway. The first one will be 10, still below his, and the other one will be 6, still below.
No modifier for range, +1 for its size, and +2 for.
Yes. So that's 3 plus. That's hit with a raise.
Other modifiers to damage?
Yes, +2 from the
From the
card, and you count both dice, bonus and the main. So 25. And he was shaken, but it doesn't matter because you're above his. I gotta use the calculator. I can't do this in my head. And there's AP on that. So right. And however, we have forgotten to I have forgotten to activate his he's undead, so he does not take full damage from flechette weapons. Okay, so 2 AP, that makes 18, and then he has 2 more armor, so that's 16 damage, and he has 14 no, I'm counting the wrong way. I'm confusing myself. One moment. Yes. So we have not been calculating with the undead. They take half damage from piercing weapons, which flechette does count as. So you did 24 damage with 2 AP. That means he has 2 more armor, and that will leave him at 20 damage, but he takes half damage from that, so only 10. So you do not hurt him.
Well, I can't roll better damage than that. So essentially, what you're saying is, I mean, flechette weapons are useless again.
More or less, yes, that is true.
Okay. Well, now I know
Praise
that.
Saint Kuhn with his explosive goodness.
Yeah, and I also need to. I also forgot because he's also does not take any wound penalty.
It doesn't take wound penalties? Oh,
No.
shit.
He is greater undead. So yeah.
Well,
But he has taken wound penalties now, but I haven't put it in yet. But yeah. Okay, you're up.
Okay. I'll move a bit further back. Because for this fucker, I think I'm gonna need to bring out the big gun. I'm gonna take a couple of steps back.
Okay, how many demolition charges are you putting together?
That very much depends on how close Miroslav is.
I would say you can put 2 inches on it. So 3 charges you could do.
Yeah, I could probably even do 4. I mean, Miroslav is just on the edge then, but...
Yeah.
Okay, so that's an athletic. Or...
So how many are you doing? How many are you doing?
I think I'm tossing 3.
3.
Combined.
Okay. 3, that means 2 more inches, right? So something
Yeah,
like
because I
that.
don't think I can do another inch.
Let's say you can. Let's say you can. Let's say he's outside. So you
Okay,
can.
so
Can
that
someone
would
move?
be
Move.
76.
So you have how many? You do 3. You're doing 3 charges.
Oh yeah, 3 distance, that's a 66.
66. Yeah. So could. Yeah. Let's say that it's just outside. Okay. Go for it. Roll.
That's an athletic to throw.
That's athletics. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's really good. However, he does get evade. He does get evade.
Even when,
Yeah, let's read
even when
this.
shaken.
Right, good point, good point. Let's see. Evasion. Some attacks are slow and require the user to telegraph their delivery, like flamethrowers or dragon breath. Such attacks state they may be evaded. If an attack doesn't say it can't. Victims are simply hit if the attack is successful and take damage. If an attack can't be evaded and the character is aware of it, he makes a... Okay, but he's not aware of it because Cody just exploded the grenade in its mouth. So he's not evading that. So that's hit with a raise. So roll damage.
Of fucking course. Roll the best I can, and then I roll the worst I can.
You can use a Benny to
Can I? Yeah, I'm gonna try Benny that one.
Yeah. What the fuck? What's wrong with your mouse button? You gotta
I
change,
am kidding.
change the battery or
Really
something.
triggered.
Okay, so that's
26.
26. Yeah. So let's see, and no arm penetration, but
Should I use my last and try?
I don't know. It's up to you.
I can give you one on my turn.
You got really good on the bonus damage there, right? So
I did, but that main damage. I mean, come on, it's 6 dice. At least give me 1 6, you know.
Yeah, it's up to you. I mean, I would gladly take your bennies. So just go for it.
Come on, Jesus. Come on. I'm getting gambly now.
I don't think. No.
Fuck this. I'm
Okay, let's go with actually. Yeah, the one before was higher, right? 15 plus 11. That was
Yeah.
high, right? Or am I
Yeah, it
wrong?
was. It is.
It was. Okay. Okay, 20. We're gonna stick with that. So minus 20. That's 6 damage, one wound. This character here.
So that's 2 wounds for it now?
No, 1. What was your question? Sorry.
I thought that was the second one, right? Because I thought I'd been wounded earlier. Right?
Yeah, I wounded it
Yes.
with my first explosion.
Yes. So this is the 3rd wound on the character, on the monster.
Okay.
One moment.
I still can't believe I roll a 13 and then a wild die of 10. And then I do back to back 19 in total. And get like in total 3 fucking 18s I roll. With 3 fucking bennies.
Okay, now it's his turn. And now he's pissed. He's going for.
Please not me again.
No, where's Cody? He's going for Cody and Miroslav. Rushing in there and attacking. So let's see here. So it's not pretty. So what did we get? So first one is on Miroslav, 18. That's hit with a raise. What's his parry?
Which one?
Miroslav.
Which character?
Miroslav.
I'll check.
I think it's a hit with a raise in any case. You don't need to check.
The current parry is 6 on Miroslav.
Okay, so that's hit with a raise. Let's roll damage for that. So that's 17 damage. What's his armor?
Toughness 11.
Yes, current toughness. Is current toughness 11? Okay, so let's see.
Yes.
So that's 1 wound. Do you want to soak that?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, I'll note here that he has used 1 ben for that, and then roll his vigor.
Okay.
Okay, he soaked that wound. Okay, so that was that, and then the second one did not hurt him. Then he goes to Cody. What's Cody's parry?
6.
6, so that's a hit. So I'm gonna roll damage. Oh, and Cody's not a wild card, so he's down. No more Cody.
Ouch.
Yeah. So could you click his icon and choose the X?
Okay.
There. Okay. Unless you want to, I mean, he can soak. You can give him a penny to soak, right? But that would he will have to soak. Let me see. So you'll probably have to soak 4 or 5 wounds, not to die, or not to become incapacitated. So he's down. But you have that edge. You can get to him and get him back up. Remember that.
Thanks.
Anyway, I think we're on the next turn. Where did the turn thing go? No, Padre, you're up.
Yep. Cool. Okay, so Padre was already shook when he saw the beast, and now seeing how much damage and havoc the beast is causing, he's just he's turning all that surprise into anger, I think. So I think as Padre just looks around, he sees, of course, Lazarus, and he just looks at his wound. Like, what's the nature of his wound?
Well, this horrible. Oh yeah, wait. Miroslav, he also takes that spirit thing. Let's just back up a little bit. The monster will also. So Miroslav has to take that spirit. Could you roll his spirit, Benandi? So he's wounded with this horrible knife, glowing knife. So you take one more damage.
Okay.
Miroslav takes 1 damage there. So you can also try to soak that if you like.
Yes, I'll do that.
Okay, so I'm gonna note, and you also soak that. So he's used. So actually, Miroslav is not wounded. He maybe has some cuts on him, but he's not wounded right now. Cody is probably dead. Padre?
Oh yeah, sorry. I thought. Yeah. Okay, cool. So I was just asking about Lazarus' wound.
Lazarus, he has a cut. Yeah, that horrible knife. It cut him.
So, are there any like symptoms? Maybe some runic symbols or something?
Not on the wound, no.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't look like a disease or something spreading. That's not what's happening.
Ah, okay, cool. So I think Padre just shouts over at Lazarus like,
Lazarus, brother, are you all right?
Yes, I'm doing fine.
That demon will pay for what it has done. I will extinguish the light that drives it.
and then I think. Oh, sorry.
No, sorry. Continue. I was
Oh,
trying to be
cool.
dramatic.
Cool. So I think Padre, seeing as all this flechette damage, and the normal beams won't damage it, I think he starts powering up for a special beam, one of the meant for the tanks, I think.
Okay, the heavy damage.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't think you need to use the heavy damage because he does not have heavy armor, but you can boost your damage. So let's see
great.
that spell. How does it work? Power, smite, bolt, right? So you can use there's a power modifier. You can use +2 more power points. The normal cost is 1. So if you use 3, you can roll a 3d6 instead of a 2d6.
So if I use 3 points.
Yeah, you can boost it from 2d6 to 3d6.
Cool. Can I boost it even more?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll use 3
Okay.
power points.
So roll to hit.
So how do I boost it? Is that just something
You just
we do
say it.
after?
You just mark off more power points.
Oh, okay, cool. it was bolt.
Okay, that's hit with a raise, so that's actually 4d6 damage.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So do I just roll damage and then we'll figure it out?
Yeah. Just roll. Well, actually, the wild die will. Oh yeah, because you have one extra. You'll roll the extra at the end. Just.
So a pop-up just came. It says miscellaneous damage modifiers.
Oh, try to put in d6 and exclamation mark. Did that work? Yeah,
I don't know.
2d6. Yeah, it worked. So you did 15 damage. It's not enough to get past its armor.
Oh, okay. So can I like try to Benny it or?
Yes, you can, but you did not roll bad. Just so you know.
Oh, okay.
That's a normal damage. So you might get better. Of course, you can get much higher, but that was like Kuminsu. He rolled quite bad, but this is not a bad roll. So just so you know that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So 3 is 3, 4, and 5. That's actually right in the middle. So in the middle. So you could.
Oh, cool. Well, I don't have any explosives, so I think I'll just try to shoot it again or something.
Oh, that would be next turn then.
Oh, okay.
So are you not going to Benny that then? You're not going to Benny that damage?
Could I maybe no, I'm not going to Benny it. Could I possibly heal Lazarus?
Not this turn. You should have said that before you rolled.
Oh, okay. No, but I mean, if I used more points or something.
No. But you do lose the 3 points for that. I would suggest you Benny it, because even though it's a little chance that you damage it, right now you're not damaging it at all, and you did get a raise. So now that you did get a raise, you could like take the chance and get. You know what my point is? You already rolled a good one. You already rolled good over there. So even though this roll is not bad, a better roll would be preferable.
So do you want me to re-roll the damage or?
I would suggest use a Benny and reroll. Yeah.
Cool. I think I forgot to add the d6.
Oh, okay. Let's see what happens here. Okay, so roll on d6. Just roll /r space d6 exclamation mark. Okay, so that is less than the before. Okay, so it didn't work then. Okay, but you used the Benny, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so then that was everyone. Deal cost to turn order. Spike hard suit. Venandi, you're up first.
Okay, Venandi uses that edge to give a Benny to Kunminsu. And he says, Kunminsu, where are you wounded? How many wounds do you have?
It's merely a scratch, but I think he got me pretty well in the arm.
Okay. Do you want take these nanite regenerators? He sticks them in the arm.
Wait, Kuminsu, right. How wounded are you? You don't need to use a Benny for that.
Yeah, but I promised him one. I think he's running low. Yeah, because I have that edge where I can give a Benny. It's like if I pat him on the back or something.
Okay, good job. Okay, so are you going to go heal Kuminsu then also?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see the distance here. So I assume you're gonna try to avoid the monster, right?
Yeah.
So you can't get to Kuminsu. Oh, he's right beside you. I'm mixing people up. Sorry about that. I thought you were down here. Right. So the edge you took, you can heal him. It takes... How many wounds do you have?
1.
Okay, so he has to stand still for this session, not this turn. No, he just has 1, so you just have to heal him now, and he will not take that -1 from the wound penalty. So you're patching him up. So yeah, roll
Heal.
your heal skill. Okay, that's one. You take 1 less wound penalty, Kunzu.
So I'm down to 0 wounds then?
What did you say?
So I'd be down to 0 wounds then?
No, you still have the wound. You just don't take the wound penalty.
Okay.
The -1. The -1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just gotta remember that.
Yeah, we're just gonna remember that. Okay, so that was Venandi, and you still have Miroslav and Cody here.
Yes. All right. Miroslav is going to take aim with his spear and aim for that eye on the stomach. There's an eye on his chest.
Okay, so is that just like for flavor, or do you actually try to hit his... because that would be a -4 to hit if you're gonna like go for a weak point.
Oh, okay. He'll just aim for center mass then, or maybe his neck or something easier to hit.
Yes. What weapon?
The spear.
Spear. Okay, yeah, go for it. So that's a normal hit. So roll for damage. Oh, 17. An AP4. Awesome. So that's... you have shaken him. Awesome.
Take that, creature.
Yeah. Okay. And well, Cody's dead, so well, he's incapacitated, so nothing to do there. Next person is Lazarus.
Well, I'll pretty much stay where I am, and I'll try to. I don't know if it's worth it at this point, but I'll shoot him again.
Okay, yeah.
Well,
okay,
that's pretty much it.
Yes, yeah. Okay, so we have played 2.5 hours. Do we want to break here, guys, and continue next week?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, so
Yes.
one thing happens before we go away. There's like a sound like a bow or something. Let me get... I don't have the sound right now, but it sounds like what's it called? A crossbow or something. It sounds like that, or like a air gun or something. And Venandi, beside you, in the tree beside you, you see there's a like... it looks like a arrow or something, and there's a note on it.
Can I read it now or next time?
Yeah, you can read now. And it says very short. Do you want help? Truce, VV.
VV. Does anybody know who VV is?
You know who VV is, which is Vic.
Oh yeah, thanks. Right. Hey, it's Vicious Vic. He's offering help. Why would he offer to help? He hates Goldie. He wants to kill the eagle.
That's true. But he's offering help against, and you can think of that until next time, if you want to accept his help here or not. And there's a white whistle on this arrow.
Ah, yeah, the whistle was used to call the eagle. That's Vic's eagle whistle.
Yeah. So you understand that you should blow the whistle if you want help.
If we want to accept his help.
If you want to accept his help, yes.
Well, everybody click on my character sheet before next game and read the bio and info. There's a background story there, and we could put it up for a vote, except Cody because he's out cold.
Yeah, he's out. Yeah. Okay, so we'll pick up here next week. Kominsu's turn, and Vicious Vic also maybe if you decide. Okay, cool. Thanks, guys. Cool session. See you next
guys.
week. Yeah. Bye.
Have a great
See you guys
weekend.
next week.
Yeah. See you.
Bye. See you.
Hey.